Come snuggle up tight, little one, and close your eyes. Tonight, we've got starlight and the softest surprise, a tale of a city that's ancient and old, and a gentle old friend with a story to be told. Leo and Zia were tucked in their beds at the little house at the edge of the sleepy town's threads. The moon shone in silver through their window so wide, and the whispering woods rustled gently outside. Everything was peaceful, everything was still, when a soft bell rang, like a hush on a hill. Not from the woods and not from the town, but from somewhere much further, from a place far down south, where the mountain called Vitosha stood high and grand, and a city called Sofia slept warm in the land.
Leo, do you hear it? A bell far away, so gentle and quiet like the end of a day?
I do, little Zia. It's ringing so low, like a candle is calling from an amber lamp glow.
They tiptoed together to the window so wide and looked out at the woods with the moonlight beside. And there on the sill sat a figure so bright, a soft twinkling glow in the depths of the night. It shimmered like candlelight, warm as a hearth, and it slowly took shape as it stepped to the earth of their windowsill, wooden and painted so white, a tall, handsome shoemaker dressed for the night. He wore a soft cloak of the old country style, with a leatherwork apron and a warm, gentle smile. His hands held a hammer and a small silver awl, and his eyes were as kind as a whisper, a call. Around his soft head, a small golden ring shone, like a halo, a blessing, a light of its own.
Good evening, little ones. Please do not be scared. I have traveled a long way because I have cared for the children who dream near the woods and the trees. My name is Nikolay. I've come on the breeze from a beautiful city that's far, far from here. A city called Sofia, my home, my dear.
Sophia, we've heard of that place in a song.
Yes, little Zia. And that's where you belong to visit tonight, if you'll come with me now. I will show you my city. I will show you how a city old as the mountains, old as the moon, still glows with a kindness both gentle and true.
But Sofia is far. How can we go there?
On the softest of magics, as light as the air, come, take my kind hand, do not be afraid. There's a candle in Sofia I've patiently made for the moment you children would come to my side. Take my hand, little ones, we shall gently ride on the warmth of a candle flame lit long ago through the cool silver night with the moon's soft glow.
He held out his hand, and it shimmered so soft, like a warm summer breeze from the fields far aloft. Leo took it, and Zia took Leo's small hand, and they floated up gently above the warm land. Through the window they drifted, out into the air, past the whispering woods without any care, higher and higher on candle flame light through the sweet-smelling darkness of the beautiful night. They flew over rivers, all silver and long, past sleeping small villages singing their song, past mountains and forests and fields full of hay, past cities all glimmering on their long way. And then in the distance, a copper-green glow, a great sleeping mountain so gentle, so slow. Vitosha, they whispered, and Nikolay smiled. And gently they lowered, so soft and so mild, down through the starlight to a beautiful street where the chestnut trees whispered and the cobbles were sweet, where the buildings were painted in yellow and cream and the lamplight was gentle, like the edge of a dream. Sofia at midnight, all sleepy and warm, with a great mountain guarding her safe from all harm.
Oh, Leo, look round. It's so different from home.
And so warm, and so old, like a story, a poem.
Welcome, my dear ones, to Sofia, my sweet. She has been here for thousands of years on her feet. She has known many empires, she has changed many names, but her heart is the same, and the same heart remains. Come this way, my children, I will show you my church, the one where I sit at the top of the perch of my old copper dome, watching over the town, watching over its children as they lay their heads down.
And there, at the corner, so warm in the night, stood the church of Saint Nikolay, bathed in soft light. Its dome was of copper, all gentle and green, and its walls were of stone, both weathered and clean. A garden around it with roses so pink, and a soft wooden door with an old iron link.
It looks like a treasure, a jewel in the street.
The stones seem to glow, and the roses smell sweet.
This is where kind people remember my name, and every warm candle they light is a flame from a small act of kindness they've done in their day. Come inside, little ones, I have something to say.
The old wooden door opened without any sound, and inside the church, oh, the wonders they found! The walls were all painted with saints and with birds, with angels and gardens and beautiful words. And candles were burning in tall silver stands, each one a soft prayer from someone's warm hands, a whisper to God through the beeswax and pine, and the icons shone gently, all golden and fine, with the love of God warming the light inside. And there, at the front, was a small painted place with an old wooden bench and Saint Nikolay's face, a picture, an icon, an image so kind, like a friend that a lonely heart hoped to find. Before it, a candle burned brave and so bright, and Saint Nikolay smiled at it there in the night.
Look here, little ones. See this candle so tall? Someone lit this today when they came through the hall. A mother whose child had been feeling unwell. A grandpa remembering someone he loved well. A young woman worried about tomorrow's day. Each one lit a candle and whispered to pray. Not because I am magic, but because when they do, they carry their prayers to God, who sees through the heart of each candle, each hope, each tear, and holds them all safe and keeps each one dear.
And you see them all, Nikolay, every one.
I do, little Leo, from the setting of sun to the rising again, and I hold in my heart every worry, each start, each ending, each smart of the small everyday things that people bring here, the joys and the sorrows, the hope and the fear.
But how do you help them? You're only a light.
Ah, little Zia, that is exactly right. I don't fix their troubles or wave them away. I sit with them softly through night and through day. I remind them that kindness is stronger than fear. I whisper, you are loved, you are safe, God is near. For sometimes the best help a heart ever gets is a friend who stays gentle when the sun sinks and sets. And here is a secret I've learned, my dear ones. The greatest of gifts, worth more than all suns. Choose your own path with a heart that is true. Walk gently, walk kindly, walk faithful, walk through. When it's easy, walk on. When it's hard, walk on more. When you're tired, walk kindly right up to the door. For the walk of your life is your own, precious, whole. Walk to the end with a beautiful soul.
Walk to the end, even when it is hard.
Yes, little Leo, with your heart as your guard, God will walk with you through storm and through sun. Walk gently, walk faithful, walk on. Walk on.
Then Nikolay led them, with hand in warm hand, up a small winding stair, both wooden and grand, to a little high window that looked out below at the streets of Sofia, all sparkling in glow. The lamplight was gentle, the chestnut leaves stirred, and somewhere a nightingale, Bulgaria's dear bird, was singing so softly, so sweet in the trees, and the great Vitosha slept in the far distant breeze.
There, do you see her, my beautiful city? Sofia is ancient, old, 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 and so pretty. She has been here for thousands and thousands of years, holding her children through laughter and tears. And I was once a shoemaker. I made shoes for the poor, for the children, the elders, whoever came through my door. I would sit at my bench with my leather and thread, and each pair of shoes was a blessing, I said. For every foot walking through Sofia's warm streets, I would whisper, "Stay safe, walk on gentle feet."
You made shoes for everyone, even for me.
Little Leo, my dear, if you'll wait and see, I have gifts I've been keeping for children like you, for kind little dreamers who travel here true.
You knew we would come?
I have known for a while. Each night I have watched from my copper dome tile for the two little ones who would come one fine night, brave and curious, gentle and light. I am one of many old friends of this town, in gentle brown gown or in painted icon crown, keeping watch over children, the sleeping, the small. And tonight I have finally welcomed you all.
Zia looked up at him then, with the wide, sleepy eyes of a small child who's heard the most wonderful of surprises. And Nikolay knelt down and reached into his cloak, and from a small pocket, without any joke, he pulled out two tiny, most delicate things. Two small pairs of shoes, both with little gold wings.
These are for you. Not to wear, oh no, to keep on your windowsill. Wherever you go in the world, my dear ones, and wherever you rest, know that a shoemaker whispers each blessing, each best. Walk gently, walk kindly, walk warm and walk free. May God walk beside you, may God set you free. And wherever you wander, walk back home to me.
Thank you, dear Nikolay. We'll keep them so tight.
We'll remember you always, our friend in the night.
He smiled such a smile, like a candle in mist, and led them back down through the church, softly kissed by the smell of the beeswax, the pine, and the peace. Out through the door where the roses' release of their soft summer perfume made everything glow. Then he lifted them gently, so soft and so slow, and floated them home through the warm midnight air, past Sofia sleeping, past Vitosha there, past rivers and forests and fields full of hay, back to the woods where their home always lay, up to their window and into their room, and gently he set them where soft blankets loom. He tucked them in, both of them, warm as could be, and stood at the window, as gentle as tea. He raised his kind hand in a small silver wave, and then in the twinkle of one candle brave, he was gone. But his warmth stayed behind on the sill, where two tiny gold shoes hummed and shone very still.
Leo, he was really there.
I know, little Zia, and he always will care.
They were asleep before their soft heads touched the pillow, dreaming of Sofia and each swaying green willow, of chestnut trees whispering in a copper-green dome, of a tall, handsome shoemaker with a warm little home. And now, little dreamer, before you drift down, think of the kind ones who watch every town, the grandparents, the neighbors, the friends, and the more, the ones who leave shoes at the poor person's door, the ones who stay gentle when the world isn't kind, the ones who light candles for those left behind. They are all guardian shoemakers of one sort or another, remembering strangers as sisters and brothers. Walk your own path with your heart as your guide. Walk on when it's easy. Walk on when you've tried. Walk gently. Walk kindly. Walk faithful. Walk true. And God will walk with you the whole journey through. And somewhere far off, in a copper-green dome or a soft-painted icon or the quiet of home, a kind friend is watching you close your small eyes, whispering sleep well through the soft midnight skies. Sleep tight, little dreamer. Walk gently, walk free. May God walk beside you. May God bring you peace. And wherever you wander, walk back home to me. Sweet dreams, good night.